I'm MC, that's Daddy, this is Adida.
Hey, Zadis. All right, episode 59. We keep it cruising. We keep it going. So, went to Boomerelli's as Emmy maneuvers around a little bit. So this was back in the day. My dad used to live right up the street, so we used to get Boomerelli's all the time. So we get Boomerelli's, but we always got the regular crust, and I never got to pick. Never got to pick the crust. But they have thin crust, so we wanted to go try that out. Not too far from the house, so we still have a little bit of a couple close to the house that we can still do before we have to saunter out. And it was kind of nasty yesterday. It was rainy. It was kind of gross. So we got the beast out and we went and got pizza. Yeah. But for some reason, I recall back in the day, I thought they did pie cut, but I was looking online and they only do square cut. So what we did, I went in and was like, just don't cut the pizza. Don't cut the pizza. Just don't cut the pizza.
So then he cut it.
So I cut it, yes. But anyway, live studio audience. Pan all the way around. All right. So we got carry out and we had a couple slices in the car, obviously, because duh, right?
Yeah.
So what did you think about it there?
I loved it.
You did. You really enjoyed it, didn't you? So what did you rate it?
4.5.
4.5 out of 5. I gave it a 4. So I really I never had their thin crust, so that was really cool, really something new to try out. The ingredients are great. They've got the nice, yummy, crumbly type sausage that you really love.
Yep.
Good seasoning, good mushrooms, just the right amount of garlic. It was just really nice. And it was crispy crust on the edge. It was a little bit floppy in the middle, which is always okay. Every pizza doesn't have to be cracker crust,
Yeah.
So, anyway, so after the reheat, we thought, wow, this is going to be perfect after the reheat because it has a little bit of flop to it. So we don't have to worry about it being too overly crispy, but there's a nice reheat. See, nice thin, good crispy crust. I like the crust on the edge there. It's really nice. Why don't you give it a bite and tell me what you think? Reheats really well.
I already know what I'm going to rate it.
Well, let's take some bites and get it all the way. Well, yeah, I know you enjoy it, but...
And you already probably know what I'm going to give it.
Well, yeah, well,
Starts
you just...
with an F.
Well, just...
5.
Nah, don't even start yet. But back in the day, Boomerelli's been there forever, a little carry-out place. It's on County Road 12 in Elkhart. So, always a pleasure. But usually, regular crust, I remember sometimes getting the pizza, and it just being just cheese for days, just eating cheese. And I do love my cheese, so... Never didn't like that.
What's that green stuff on the pizza?
That's the pizza seasoning. So there's a little bit of oregano. You see that they dusted it with a little bit of their seasoning on top after they got done cooking it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it makes it better.
It does. I think it makes it all good.
It makes it look cooler too.
Sure. Yes, it's aesthetically pleasing. But super pleasurable. We had a couple slices when we went to the arcade. Did a little racing, did a little shooting, did a little air hockey, the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the temperature on the oven, until it's a little bit lower of a temperature, probably about the 600 range on the temperature. But everything works really well together.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
And when you get to the crust, it's so good.
Because we still get that little bit of crispy, crunchy pop at the end. So that makes me happy.
Yeah.
So she gave it a 4.5 there. I gave it a 4. I think it's a quality pie. It makes me happy.
What pie?
Pizza pie. It's not like an apple pie. But the fact that from now on we go places. I'm just gonna bring a pizza cutter because We've had some rough places that are like, oh yeah, they always cut it. They always cut it pie cut. And then we go there and then we don't say it. And then they cut it squares and we're like, ugh. And then I went to a place on Sunday that always cuts it pie cut. And I even specified pie cut. And then they didn't cut it pie cut. I'm not going to mention names, but it's on Edison and Mishawaka.
So we're just going to say, do not cut it at all. We got it.
No. It's for the best. I'm saving you labor. But, yeah. The place on Edison and Mishawaka, it wasn't Marty's, by the way. It was the other place. But anyway, not who we're talking about. We're talking about Boomerelli's right now. Super satisfying.
Satisfying.
Satisfying. Like we're enjoying eating it. It's a satisfying pizza, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. So I mean, is the reheat crisped it up a little bit? Still has a little bit of flop underneath, which is fine. Like I said, all pizzas don't have to be shouldn't be exactly the same, or we wouldn't be reviewing them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But now, starting to get to the crunchy edge, which I'm excited about. Oh yeah. And you see, she's enjoying it thoroughly.
I kind of just ate all the topping stuff.
Hey, that's why you put your thumb down, hold the toppings in place. You're just like, all right. I like their sauce. Just a little bit tangy. Nothing too crazy. It's not over complex, which
it's so good.
Which is good. The sauce is just right. So I do enjoy that. You can tell he's over here crunching away. Because I got the crunchy edge crust, which is nice. All right. On the reheat, what do you reheat it? No, I mean, what do you? What do you say for the reheat, baby?
I give it a straight 5. 5.
She was a 5. I like it just a little bit better on the reheat even. I'll give it a 4.5. So, they're a really pleasurable pizza.
I need another piece.
Let's have another piece for later. Yeah, so you give it a 4.5 and a 5. I give it a 4 and a 4.5, which gives it a composite of a 4.5 out of 5, which it's pretty darn good pizza. It's just the pizza that I needed. It was a week, but pizza and arcade and little MC just made all the week better for me.
What?
What? It was just a happy pizza. A really happy pizza. So 4.5. Super happy with it. And it's only like 13 minutes from my house. So we're ever getting a pie going to the east or come back.
25.
No, it took 25 minutes for them to make the pizza.
Oh, I thought they said 5 on the phone.
No, they said 25. So we ordered ahead and then got there as it was coming out. I also didn't realize that they had a dining area. We'd have eaten it there, but I'd already committed to saying, don't cut it because we're going to travel with the pizza. Which technically we did travel with the pizza. But we traveled to the car to eat the pizza. I just didn't want it cut. Just don't cut squares. I don't want squares. She doesn't want squares. The middle pieces. The middle pieces are torture. Aren't they? All pieces of pizza deserve to have some crust. It's important. Every piece of pizza should have some crust. You know? Is that too much to ask? A little edge crust for every piece of pizza. A little bit of pizza equality. You know? As I shake a fist to the sky, as I sink slowly into the ocean. Damn you! Whatever. All right, 4.5. All right, we gotta go. We're gonna go get some Indian
I'm
food.
gonna disappear.
Back your head. Yeah. All right, we gotta go coordinate with Mimi to get some. I still see you. Go coordinate, get some Indian food now. So going from Italy to India. So I'm gonna go do that. Thanks for stopping by. Like and watch on YouTube.
Peace.
Subscribe on YouTube. Hit the little button. Hit the button. Hit that button. So subscribe. All right. Deuces.